Que pasa, Holmes? Welcome back to the channel. That ain't sound right. Welcome back to the channel. Name's JB. Today we got an honest trailer video from Screen Junkies, The Matrix Resurrection. So I'm going to have to rant really quick before we even get into this video. I watched it. I appreciate they having a little epilogue movie, whatever, to bring back Neo and Trinity and kind of try to give them a happy ending. And it's just hard to say. I didn't like it. It was not, I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible because even just thinking about this is hurting my heart. You remember that scene from the third Matrix movie, that small bit with the architect and they was talking and how people gave that one scene crap just for how complicated and I guess it was somewhat convoluted or just hard to understand. I have watched that scene more times than I will ever watch The Matrix Resurrection. I would rather watch that scene, as confusing and as, whatever it is way better than The Matrix Resurrection. The fight scene was trash. Neo was just, I'm just going to use the Force every time. Even the one fight scene they had, it wasn't The Matrix. I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with how they kept pressuring that one Wachowski sister to make another Matrix movie, and they was going to apparently do it without her. So I guess this was a big FU kind of diss to it. I'm going to make a Matrix, and I'm going to take jabs at Warner Brothers and all that kind of stuff, and also not give the people what they wanted. So that, I guess in a way, she purposely tried to kill the Matrix while making a story that will officially end the Matrix. I just wasn't what I hoped for, bro. I rewatched a lot of Matrix, certain part from it, and it was a lot better than the Matrix Resurrection. I had to watch multiple fight scenes: Neo versus Morpheus and Neo versus the Agent. That one scene when they was fighting the French dude and the two ghost assassin was chasing them on the highway. That was a phenomenal scene. I forgot how good that scene was. But I know I'm going on a rant. I just have to get this out of my system because I was kind of disappointed. I'm not even sure if I want to watch it again just to see if I could get a better taste of it, because it was underwhelming. I mean, there was some decent parts, like seeing what happened to Zion. They basically Trinity is just as important as Trinity is just as important as Neo. They had some good parts and the whole kind of subtle diss about what is the Matrix and how everybody has this opinion of what the Matrix is, but yet they're not talking to the person who actually created the Matrix. So that was an interesting kind of philosophical thinking and look at how things are right now. But without further ado, I'm just going to try to get into it. I'm sure Honest Trailer is going to put a knife through this mother's throat and drag it through the mud, because it was not what anyone expected. It was not. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. I appreciate them coming out with another Matrix. I appreciate them kind of closing the storyline, but it just was not good. So we're just going to get into this. We're going to hear what Screen Junkies have to say. Make sure y'all go to their channel, subscribe. Take it easy on them. If you like this Matrix movie, take it easy on them, because even if you like it, there were some flaws. They're going to touch on it. They're going to hurt some feelings if you like it. But make sure you guys also like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel out. It helps me grow. Help me keep doing this. Leave a comment down below on what you want me to react to next. Without further ado, let's just get into it. All right, it's getting a little late. Let's just get into it and see what's up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, the fans know what's up.
This episode is presented by Verizon, America's.
They're probably not going to be as upset. It's gonna be rough. Let's just get into it.
from the company that distributes HBO Max content in theaters, and one of the minds behind Jupiter Ascending.
The bees are genetically designed to recognize royalty.
Comes in installments
Okay.
so long in the making. This is what technology looked like when the last one came out.
Freeman, 713. I am a Sentinel.
The Matrix.
He's not getting laid
Resurrection.
anytime soon.
Prepare for a film that asks the ultimate question. Do you take the blue pill and let them reboot this without the creators, starring Tom Holland as Neo? Or take the red pill and see how far up its own ass the story can go?
Is that what it was
cannot
going to
be
do?
another reboot, retread, regurgitate.
Why not?
I will sequel franchise spin-off.
At last. Wasn't too sure about the callback, but you know, it's hard to resist.
As Matrix
Yeah.
4 attempts the rare reverse double mind a movie about being forced to make a follow-up to a trilogy you're currently watching the forced follow-up to,
Mhm.
which just ends up being reality?
Our beloved parent company, Warner Brothers, has decided to make a sequel to the trilogy. They informed me they're going to do it with or without us.
It's like
Yeah.
the invented bullet time, but for dodging criticism.
Mm.
Whoa.
Eh.
Forgot how the Matrix ended. No, the other ones.
Look! Just look at that.
Pick up 60 years after Neo became Computer Jesus and brought an end to the war between robot squids and cave ravers. And while in-Matrix coffees have become extremely tiny, not much has changed for the
Right.
millions still stuck inside.
The Matrix is the same or worse.
But Neo won't return to shut it down for good or awaken the millions who still want to be free. No, instead, watch the Chosen One risk it all to eat his girlfriend.
If there is a chance I can free her,
Even if it means endangering everyone in this city.
Because we're finally getting
Yeah.
the answer to what the franchise was really about. Taking unlabeled pills, then risking it all to impress a girl you met online.
I just thought, you were a guy.
Why do all my trinities look like Harry Knowles?
Facts.
Keanu Reeves and his struggle beard return as Thomas Anderson, a game designer who probably should have taken over Cyberpunk 2077, until he's reborn again as Neo again. A living legend who's treated with the reverence of a modern-day Keanu Reeves.
not to fanboy out here, but this is kind of a huge moment for me.
Joining him is Trinity, who's back to kicking ass and taking names 2 hours into the runtime.
Yeah, come on.
Trinity.
There she is, newcomer Bugs, the latest example of Warner Brothers space jamming their IPs into everything.
Yeah, they could have did more stuff with her.
As in, Bunny. What's up, Doc?
A simulated version of Morpheus, because the real one canonically died in the bad 2005 video game.
Really?
Can't bring back the best part of the films if he died in a video game tie-in. That'd just be crazy.
Oh, really?
Niobe, the character from the good Matrix video game tie-in,
Right.
and I guess the sequels. Agent Smith, who's been upgraded into a hot musical theater actor.
How did Morpheus
but
die?
brings
Let me know
as
down
much
below.
menace to the role as he did to King George in Hamilton.
Awesome. Wow.
So
Yeah.
RoboScan class traders who all look like these thingies, and Neil Patrick Harris as the analyst. A clear metaphor for the fact that men do not need therapy. In fact, I am the chosen one, and that married woman I'm obsessed with does love me. She just doesn't know it yet, okay? I did my own research.
Yeah.
You loved the first Matrix for its original mix of William Gibson's Neuromancer with a Gap Khakis commercial. Now, all that meticulous craft will be sidelined for the same quick-cut garbage fighting that's numbed us out for the last
Yeah.
decade.
Like, come on. This is not.
Augmented by effects that are supposed to look fake and bad, I guess? And where Neo still knows Kung Fu, but at this age, he'd just rather spam the block button.
Yeah. It's like, come on, bruh.
Come on, you have John Wick in your movie, and that's the director of John Wick. Would it kill you to wick it up a bit? Wiki wiki kiki kiki.
Yeah, they had more cuts in this fight scene than Taken,
Since
bro.
The Matrix came out, and revisit a film stuffed with about 100 references to a timeless classic.
Free your mind.
Mr. Anderson!
Time.
That was kind of cool, though. I'll make that.
Etc.
And 2 or 3 references from the sequels, in this self-aware shrug of defiance towards franchise filmmaking that got trounced at the box office because 2 rival studios released 6 different Spider-Man starring 3 different actors, then reunited them on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Fortrix could even come out. Sorry, Neo, you're too late. We've all been
Yeah.
spider-pilled.
Yeah.
Starring. It's about ethics and gaming symbolism.
Hmm.
Deus Ex Mach on her. Yeah, I know I'm not Lawrence Fishburne, but give me a chance.
I know.
The Defenders, Antivirus, Dark Clippy, Weaving. Whoa, is that
Yeah.
Christina Ricci? For one scene? Jada Packett Sniff. And when you finally buy a bidet.
I gotta hack in the bathroom. Hurry.
Yes.
Eh.
The Great Train Robbery.
I thought it was gonna go more harder than
Pretty
that.
cool that the two big villains are both musical theater icons. When are we getting The Matrix on Broadway? Kristen Chenoweth as the
No.
Oracle, that guy who played Shrek as the architect? Oh, and Ben Platt as the Spoon Kid. He's the perfect age. This episode is presented by
Okay.
Verizon. America's
see what they
most
got to
reliable
say.
network is going ultra. We don't talk about Bruno.
That was a good.
No.
That was a good movie.
Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
Start from again.
Kids, this is the story of How I Met Your Mother.
Aw.
Thank you for being a friend.
She almost made it to 100, guys. That's something. Yeah, I thought they was gonna go harder than that. It was not living up, but I guess I didn't know they was gonna actually do that, like go on with the Matrix and just put Tom Holland. Like I know Tom Holland is big for Spider-Man, but he doesn't fit into every freaking movie. All right. I know the term generic white guy is supposed to mean generic white guy that just fit in any role, but come on. Like if they would have did that, you know what? I don't care. Whatever. It's over. It's a nail in the head, coffin sealed, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm just gonna rewatch the first 3 Matrix. Consider those official, and the 4th one is just, maybe it's real, maybe it's not. It's my decision. I'm in the Matrix. Who cares? Uh, but this was okay. They didn't go as hard as I thought, but still. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comments below. What else you guys want me to react to? What did y'all think about the Matrix? Honest opinion. Did you like it? Did you not? Like, subscribe if you will. Helps the channel. Helps me to keep growing. And I guess I'll just see you on the next video. Peace.